Ever wonder whether twins think alike? The thought of twins thinking alike has been around for well over a century. The phenomenon is assumed to be more common in monozygotic, identical twins because they share a closer genetic connection. Identical twins, also referred to as monozygotic twins, occur when two offspring develop from one egg. As taken from Larson's Human Embryology, monozygotic twins, in contrast, may share none, some, or all of their fetal membranes, depending on how late in development the original embryo splits to form twins. A survey conducted by Dr. Lynn Shurkas, a genetic analysis at the Department for Twin Research at King's College London, showed that 1 in 5 identical twins said they had experienced some form of telepathy. These twins share an identical genetic makeup, and therefore resemble one another as they grow up. Therefore, twins are often considered mirror images of one another. Although identical twins share the same genetic makeup, identical fingerprints are not among them. While DNA fingerprints of twins may be quite similar, on close examination it is possible to tell them apart, much like twins themselves. Scientists prefer to research about identical twins because their similar DNA help control genetic variation between patients in studies. Because identical twins are so close genetically, they are considered biologically interchangeable, making them able to experience telepathy in the way of sensing how the other feels without having any way of knowing. Research shows that twins have almost perfectly matching brainwave patterns. Some think this could explain twins' abilities to know what the other is thinking and feeling. The brains of twins are structurally similar to one another and are under relatively tight genetic control. The brain is highly influenced by its environment, and its connections are continually changing based on what is learned, reinforced, or ignored. Brain and physical development are also essentially pre-programmed. The length of time it takes to go through each development phase does vary from child to child, but that time is often genetically fixed, varying on a week or more scale, depending on the phase. Scientists discovered that twins who have been separated, once reunited, their similarities in personality and appearance were remarkable, but not unexpected because of their identical genetics. There has been a lot of research as to whether a child's environment, nurture, or a child's genetics, nature, are most affecting. Telepathic powers have never been scientifically proven to exist, and telepathic twins are no exception. However, as we move away from science toward anecdotal evidence, we find intriguing parallels between twins. There is no scientific evidence to confirm the concept of twin telepathy, but there are stories of twins who happen to give birth to baby daughters on the same day, completely by chance. Also, twins who were separated at birth but reunited years or decades later to find that they both married spouses with the same name and drive identical cars. However, despite the lack of scientific proof, these personal experiences cannot be denied. British parapsychologist and skeptic Susan Blackmore concluded from her survey that the twins she had tested were not clairvoyant or telepathic, but did in fact think alike. It is generally accepted that such incidents are signs of a deep emotional connection, which produces an intense sense of empathy, strong enough to generate physical sensations such as feeling pain when a co-twin is hurting. Twins also know each other so intimately that they often predict how their twin will speak or behave, and many twins, whether due to nature or nurture, simply have the same instincts, tendencies, or preferences, explaining why they do eerily similar things simultaneously. In the end, what Dr. Shurkas' survey did in fact reveal is that identical twins serve as some of the best evidence for the reality of telepathy among humans and has provided researchers with a good way to study the phenomenon.